Hi guys. Okay, I just wanted to talk to you guys about our our trust. Okay, so you guys already know what's happening. I actually very glad that I found out that we actually can reverse engineer our trust. I I did a reverse engineering of our trust. Okay, so there has been a lot of frauds happen. It's been happening and has occurred. Okay, I'm glad that the investigators or trust attorneys they are able to detect those frauds where it happened, like whether it's a financial frauds in banks or it's document frauds in the court or the police department, those false reports frauds. So this kind of cases, right, is very important for inheritances cases because this can be the precedent of future cases. Let's say it is not just for our trust, for anybody's inheritance per se. So if they face the same problem like what I have been facing, their name has been defrauded, their identity has been stolen, then they use a lot of imposter to become the actual heirs or the heir of the inheritance. So these kind of cases, right, when I found out it actually can be reversed, right? It can be reverse engineered. Okay, so we reverse the case. It can be restored, okay, and what's stolen can be called back. So I'm really glad that actually can be done, and you know, justice still prevail. Justice still prevail. Okay, so justice does matters. Whoever that has been involved with the scam operation and money laundering operations and been defrauding my identity or embezzling or siphoning, swindling all those estate accounts money, those people has to be held accountable some in any shape or form because I don't know how the law is going to actually like punish them. This is all done through litigation. Litigation is like some sort like our cases are not actually brought to the court, but it is still considered a court case. So everything still will be, judged by judges. They will go through the cases and they will call for the judgment on those wrongdoers who had done those, defraudment of our inheritances. So it's been a very tough journey for me because people actually dare to do this kind of things, even though they are not the rightful heir or rightful heiress or the rightful owner or the designated beneficiary of the inheritances, but they dare to change the name and came out with a fraudulent document and even declare I am incapacitated, declare I'm insane, unstable, and crazy, and incapable of taking care of myself. And they Britney Spear me with a what kind of things, fraudulent claims that I'm capable of taking care of my finances and they take over my finances. Okay, that's the situation that how come all my monies were stolen. Okay, all of it they stole it. Okay, it's not just one case, two cases, every single case that the money came in that was supposed to go to my trust or go to me, right? Even including my monthly annuity payment, they also been usurping it. Okay, who gotten the money? I don't actually know. Only investigators they know about it. Okay, so it has been a great discovery. This case is I would say a good case study for inheritance cases, right? So in future, any kind of people, any family who has inheritances, they facing the same kind of problem like me. So you already have a precedent case that the law enforcement and the lawmakers will be able to take actions against them. All right, so you wouldn't be like caught up in the like how you wouldn't feel like you are being deserted or hopeless to get back your money. So that then the the judicial system can really like stand for what they stand for. Like justice does prevail, justice matters, and the rights, uh, individual rights or rights of a particular company or personnel, right, can be properly allocated, not like any Tom, Dick, and Harry, and then come in, they just claim that they are the owner of the inheritance. That cannot be. Because if let's say we already have our documentation and our agreed upon settlement, right before Queen Elizabeth passed away, we have already agreed on the overall thing. That's how we're going to keep in one trust, and then we're going to do the consolidation, and then we're going to do the distribution according to the government to government negotiations or whatever, right? Including the benefits that I should receive or any of the descendants should receive. So all those things has to be, um, they have to be honored. Okay, it has to be committed to be given to them gradually or by in a method of estate planning. Doesn't matter. It as long as they will be ensured that they will get what they are promised to get. And it's not just by allowing usurpers who are not the heir or the heiress of the inheritance, and suddenly they come in, and they claim that they are the heir and inheritance, the owner or the heir, just because they change the name. So that's not right. Okay, so for in that sense, that when I found out we are able to reverse engineer our inheritance, and then when I am able to claim back what is rightfully mine, I'm actually very happy to know about that. And I'm also glad that our investigators and lawmakers, they are taking action to ensure that this kind of inheritance heist case are treated as a criminal case and not just any misdemeanor. It's not any misdemeanor, Like they really look at it as a criminal offense. So I'm glad. Overall, I'm glad. Although it has been a very difficult journey for me, because I had to face a lot of crazy people, criminal. They actually attempted to unalive me or whatever. Many times they poisoned my drinks and all that, and they gang stalked me, and they tried to make me go crazy and things like that. So it's not just stealing the money. They were trying to make me go crazy or make me commit suicide, so that they will be able to hijack the inheritance altogether to them. Because at that time they have already used the copycat to become me, and already used the fake marriage to control my finances, to access my finances. So this kind of inheritance heist case, right? I'm really glad that it actually can be reversed. There's a reversal to this. So everything can be restored. What's stolen will be returned back to me or to my trust, depending on what are the settlement that was done previously. Everything has to be, have to be honored as what we have agreed. We can't just say because somebody changed the name in the document and they become the heir. It's not like that. Okay? Right, next.